And at the heart of any data and data collection is the customer. So I talked to Bob Moesta, one of the architects of the Jobs to be Done framework, about who he tries to talk to and what he's trying to get out of that conversation. And he talks about finding a technology agnostic solution.
The notion here is this, is that if I can understand what caused you to buy my condo, so I only interview people who have already made the progress. So I don't want to interview somebody who wants to buy a house. I actually interview people who have already bought the house. Because in that process of doing so, they actually have all these forces that push them and pull them, but they also had anxieties along the way. They also had habits that they had to overcome. And what happens is when they're in the midst of it, they actually none of those are as explicit, or they're, if you will, in the subconscious. But afterwards, you can actually pull them back and say like, yeah, this and this happened. And I'm like, well, why would you do that? And you just dig and you start to realize like, well, I was really worried about something.
So identifying the anxieties can be an extremely important aspect of these customer interviews, and it can be extremely telling. But how do we get there? How do we find out what those anxieties are?